Good morning, Marmalade on the PCT. It is July 22nd. I think it's a Saturday. And my fourth day in this section and my 140th day on trail. 140, baby. It's starting to stack up, isn't it? So I had to wait, I didn't have to, I decided to wait 1.9 miles to get to the peak. We climbed most of that mountain yesterday. Man, was that brutal in that 100-degree weather. I had a hard time sleeping. I slept here and there, but it was so warm. When I woke up this morning, I looked at my little thermometer thing I carry, and it was 71 in the tent. So probably a couple degrees cooler outside, but it was not cool, if you want to use that word. And I got up a little bit later, just 15 minutes. I just got up at 5 instead of 4:45. And was out by 4:58. So right before 6 instead of 5:45. And the main thing is I'm taking care of my feet. You know, my feet aren't feeling great, I'm gonna be honest with you. The first day back on trail, after resting for a day, they were probably 20-25% better. And I would say yesterday they were, or 2 days ago, they were, you know, maybe 5 or 10% better. But they're about the same today. You know, I can walk on them, but they hurt a lot. They are taken care of, they're clean, they're dry, they're theoretically healing, but the one thing I'm doing to them that's not good for them is hiking 12 to 14 hours a day on blisters that are trying to heal. So I'm really giving them no break. And doing 22 to 25 miles a day on your feet when you have blisters that are healing is not good. So, you know, they almost feel like, they're deeply bruised now. So I feel like, I don't know that the pain's coming from the blister because they're mostly actually pretty dried out. I every morning, well, when I get to camp at night, take off the old Lugo tape, clean them up as good as I can. Your feet are pretty dirty out here, it's pretty dusty. And then I put a clean pair of socks on and just sleep in those, let them dry out all night. And then I put it this morning, it takes me a few more, like 10 more minutes to get out of camp. I gotta put Lugo tape on and cut it and make sure everything is copacetic. So got an interesting day today. I don't know. So remember, I really wanted to get there today on my fourth day. That's pretty good for me, an old guy doing 90 miles in 4 days. Especially with the first day starting late and only getting 19.1 or whatever it was, 19.2. So that kind of set me back, or I would be there today. The heat and the lack of conditioned trail. I went up that 1.9 miles and I'm already at 20 blowdowns. So what I'm shooting, well, I mean, you know, we'll see how the day goes. There's not a lot of water here. There's water. It was 4 miles from camp. I've just gone that 1.9, so I've got what, 2.1 or 2.2 to get there, get some water. And then there's water another 3.5 miles, and then it's like a 9 or 10 mile stretch with no water. And there's kind of a shortcut. So like if I go 9 or 10 miles, I have to go way out. It's part of the PCT, but it goes way over to the side and way back, and almost back to where you started. It's like a big finger almost, but that's where the water is, and it's the actual PCT. But they just changed on the map. It was straight, and it was just like literally a mile across to the 2 points instead of like 4 miles or 4.5 miles. So theoretically, if I want to, literally just changed it. I heard from the guy I was hiking with yesterday, Butterfingers, that they changed it on the map a couple days ago. But so I could stay there and not do the water finger and save about 3.5 miles. And that might make the difference of getting into town today. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. The problem is, what I'm planning right now is to camp, do 21 miles today, and camp about 2.6 or 7 from, I'm like 23.7. From where I camped, I'm 23.7 or 8 to the road. The problem is the way the trail's been. I have a massive climb in the middle today. Massive as in 5 miles. It looks like it's pretty steep. That stuff slows you down. You don't know the condition of the trail's been periodically. Yesterday, the second half was good, but if it's bad, it slows you down so far, then you can't. I don't want to get into the road. It's a very hard hitch. It's a long hitch. You have to go through 3 towns. and I don't want to get there super late. And let's say I don't get a ride, then it gets dark, and then I'm stuck there, and people don't pick you up when it's dark. So my plan right now is to do the 21 miles camp, carry enough water so I have water. The problem is if I take the shortcut and skip the water, somehow I've either got to carry water enough, and then I don't have the water if I end up having to camp for the night. So I don't know. It's kind of a logistic weird spot. I'm sure I'll make a decision, but that's the plan today. You know, if I really need some time, you guys. My lower back's been hurting me too. It's not an injury, it's just, you know, it's a lot of climbing uphill, and I tend to lean over too much instead of having more upright posture. So my lower back just gets really sore. But yeah, the feet is you know, I'm pretty tough, as you guys know, but I can just keep going. But the feet, it's just a reminder every single step that it hurts, you know. And I'm dealing with it. I'm proud of myself doing this whole stretch with pretty painful blisters. So most people I'm hiking around don't have any. We all have the hiker hobble, which is the soreness at the end of a long day. We walk around like, I always say, like zombies or something. But yeah, so we'll see how today goes. The sun's just starting to creep up. It was definitely a hot one yesterday. I don't know if it's supposed to be just as hot. I haven't seen the weather, but it hasn't been cool yet. So all right, that's it. Let's get this going. Day 140, baby. It's so funny, as I've said, I'm 60 years old, but I'm having deja vu. I grew up in Northern California, but not super far from where I am now, but in the Bay Area in Sonoma, California, in the wine country, and we were surrounded by oak trees. There's a few pines, but mostly these oak trees right here. And they don't have a strong smell, but the smell of them, walking on their small oak leaves, the feel of them, it just brought back major deja vu from when I was a kid. I lived in Sonoma from 5 and a half, 6, all the way to 19 when I moved to San Diego to go to school and try something new. I've been there 40 years now, so anyway, just thought I'd share that. Right, I just walked 2/10 of a mile extra because there's something supposed to be hidden here, and I think I saw it. Check it out, guys. Let me show it to you and see if I can zoom in. Trail magic, baby. And I'm short a container, so I can use that for a water container too until I get to town. So I'm gonna go down there, drink one of those, and also fill up my water. I may have a new plan. Hey guys, I want to introduce somebody I met. Well, we camped together last night, but I met you the night before. I remember at the camp. I rolled in when I did that really long day. I did 14 hours and was not very happy about the trail. And there was 2 spots in the spot I went to. You were in it. What's your trail name?
Butterfingers.
And you did the trail before, haven't you?
2014.
2014. That was before it was trendy. Did you need a permit then, or?
Yeah.
You did? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know when the permits. Do you know when they start?
They still had, but they didn't have the.
Like go online and.
Yeah, you didn't. There wasn't.
Yeah.
There wasn't any.
Yeah.
Quotas.
Yeah. Or
Quota
get in the queue and wait 3 hours before you could. Anyway, I enjoyed meeting you, and he's doing a big section from Chester to Ashland.
Yeah.
Ashland. Okay, yeah. Maybe doing the Arizona Trail later, so he's just testing his body, see if he's been going through some health stuff, right?
Yeah.
And then I told you guys that there was a deer next to my tent in the morning, and then when I shoot it away, and when I left, I I asked you if you saw the deer or anything. You said no. And then what happened right after I left?
Yeah, right after you left, he started hanging around my tent, and I couldn't get rid of him while I was cleaning up camp. So
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get a picture here of him, and I'll superimpose it on here. But anyway, nice meeting with you. We're gonna both make a break for it, see if we can get to the road today. I was telling you guys that I may camp a couple miles short, but I think I'm gonna go for it and take the old PCT, a little shortcut, and that might save us just enough time. So we'll see how it works out. I've got almost 4 liters of water. It may be too much actually, but actually it probably is for, what do we figure, 13 and a half miles. So I might lighten my load here. But anyway, nice meeting you and hiking with you.
all right, thank you.
All right, update. It's 9:30. Found that Gatorade trail magic under the bridge. Got water. Have about a 5.6 mile climb, but I've changed my plan. I'm gonna do the old PCT as a couple days ago, or whatever, on the app, and save about 3 miles, and carrying all the water I need for the rest of the day. I have roughly 13 and a half miles to the road. It's only 9:30, so we're going for it. Try to get there about, I don't know, 2. But I've got a big climb first, and then it's all cruisy down to the road. It's 5.6 to the top, and I don't know how many thousand feet. I didn't even look at. What's good is only first 2 miles of it is steeper, like what I'm doing. And then it looks like the last 3.5 are not very steep. So, although uphill is not bad. So, makes for a good time. I'm feeling good today. My feet hurt, but I feel good. So, that is the plan. Gonna try to get in town today. Get some good food. They even have a Starbucks there, so I might get my iced coffee, and then tomorrow take a zero. And by not going in tomorrow and then taking a zero, I'm saving a day. All right, I put this away. It's going steep uphill. All right, guys, that shortcut worked. It just, the angle when I took off and it went in the wrong direction at first, I was like, holy smokes, this may be wrong. And it was so downhill, I was afraid I'd have to go back uphill again. But yeah, it was like 1.5 miles, but it saved a section that was 4.6 miles. So we saved 3.1 miles. That's the kind of where you come up if you're doing the PCT. I came around here. You can't really see, but sorry, my hand doesn't bend that way. But we're gonna get ready to go on the PCT right here. We have only 4.9 miles to the road. And this is notoriously a hard hitch. It's the on-ramp for the 5 freeway. So yeah, they don't really condone, hitching, next to the freeway, but it's kind of down low and in the trees. So I'm gonna try hitching for a little bit. It's 1 o'clock, so I think I'm gonna get there around 3, which is great. It doesn't get dark till almost 9. And there's a guy named Doc in town that charges a nominal fee to come, because I think I've intimated before that there's 3 towns before, or I should say Mount Shasta is the 3rd town, so it's not really close. So I'm gonna try to hitch. It's a Saturday, so it should be busy on the road. If I don't have any luck in maybe 15-20 minutes, I'll give him a call. I hate to have him come all the way out to get me and then take me all the way back. But I'm reading a lot about the town. There's a lot to do. May get a place. It is Saturday, so I don't know if I can find a place, but I don't mind. You can stay in the park for free, so you just have to have your stuff packed up by 10 before the sprinklers come on. But I guess they have charging area and bathrooms and maybe even showers. But I have a lot of errands to do this time, and I'm gonna take a zero tomorrow. There's Starbucks. There's another really cool, funky coffee place. So I'm hoping I get a lot of these videos up. And that's about it. It's hot, and I'm going down 1,700 feet in 4.9 miles, so pretty steep. But I've been going steep for a while, giving up all that elevation we just climbed the last like 3 hours. So, but it's town day, so let's get there, man. 90 miles and 4 days. I love it.
When we come out, there might not be any shade tables. So
Oh.
up to you if you want to do indoor.
Okay, I splurged and got a room. It was the weekend, so it's very expensive, but I needed this. I needed to rest. There was nowhere free. I've gotten like 3 different places free to, basically, not free, but donation, but very cheap to stay. So I feel like I've saved the money that I would have spent more by now anyway. So check out this room. We're at the Shasta Inn, kind of near the main drag, but check this out. It's pretty cool. So we'll start where, there's the front door. You kind of come in here, there's my pack. And I have a king size bed. You guys know I live in my car, so man, this is luxury. Look at this. I have an upper corner, so nobody's messing with me. It's probably gonna be quiet. I don't know about this farm stuff, but check this out. So got a big screen TV up there. King size bed, like I said. Really nice bathroom. And a tub. I'm gonna see if I found one leak on my air mattress, but I tried fixing it, didn't work. So we're gonna find if there's more holes. I plugged it, but then it leaked anyway, so. There it is. Not bad, huh, for 2 nights.